See, it would have been nice if Wander had left while I was staring at the spaghetti factory. You know, that's actually a good point. The problem is, like, the spaghetti factory is extremely spread out. You know what would be a hilarious challenge for this? Oh, dude, we could do a, oh. Did we run out of juice while I was gone? No. It's just backed up here. What is wrong with you? What is going on here? Oh, right, because I'm not outputting anything. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch you over. You are no longer working on iron rods. You're going to work on screws. Oh, never mind. You are going to work on iron rods. Floor is too steep. That's hockey. Let's see, can I connect that? Perfect. Okay. So you're going to work on screws. I don't really need a whole lot of screws. But it seems like a reasonable thing to have anyway. Let's see. Seeing as I put a platform out here, we might as well just kind of keep extending the power lines. It's gonna be a bit of a tangle. Let's see, there is a lookout tower which is good for streamer breaks. You know, that's a good point, actually. Okay, so that one's gonna work on its own schmiz. Let's do 7. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's tear all of these up. And at some point I might try like a different setup for this. Move some things around, but like, it doesn't matter that much right now. It'd actually be really nice if I could spaghetti all of these resources up right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. That conveyor belt's just gonna go down. All the way down. There we go. So what this is one, a floor that I can take all the way up. 2, it's going to be a secondary storage system for all of the extra wire. Because if I can collect all of my spare wire here, along with concrete and associated other gibs. Can I do this? That's hilarious. This is busted, but I'll go with that. Let's see. So hopefully you've been making biofuel this entire time. That looks like a solid yes. So how are these things doing? Bad. Do we have enough power? Barely. I'm gonna need some more generators. I'm gonna need a lot more power. Alright, let's get a chainsawing. I should be able to make some more biomass anyway. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, if leaves regrow, they haven't regrown yet, but maybe I just haven't been playing enough. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm still hoping that there's some kind of like solar power situation that you can get, or like a farm or anything. I hope they work on it along the way. Because like, it could be really nice. I guess there was nuclear power, which is supposed to be like a T7 resource. So that'll solve some issues if and when we get to that point. Though, T7, that's like way later in the early access process. I like it how I'm just chucking I like it how I'm just chucking concrete at my problems. To make a bridge from, like, very far away. It's like, it'll reach. Shouldn't, but it does. But it do. Okay, so this is a legit tree. And it's gone. Farewell, legit tree. You will impact my skyline no longer. Yeah, like, if I could just so much as make a tree farm or like an arboretum, I guess that is what a tree farm is, kind of. But if I could just have like an arboreal farming situation going on, that would make my life a lot easier. And yeah, we should go exploring soon. Yeah, I do get limestone from breaking rocks with the chainsaw. What about a mushroom farms? Snacks and fuel. Yeah. It'd be nice if you could do such things. I'm just gonna, like, build over this entire lower caldera area. Aren't I? Probably, yeah. Just replace it with a giant city. Worse things have happened. Let's see. I'm glad that I don't have to run into... I don't have to deal with a lot of space issues. Also, like, the animations for this game are sweet. They look real cool. Let's see. So let's grab some of these for a bit. I should get my munch on, just so I'm not, like, wounded. That's good enough. Get my munch off. Oh. Right. They're still equipped. Okay, so it's a buttload of wood. It's actually less. Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's still like 1,000 biomass, which is more than enough fuel. Ish. I'm always going to be a little bit leery of running out. I like sustainability. In life and, well, in real life and in my video games. And so it bothers me a little bit when I can't actually have, it bothers me when I can't have sustainable resources in my video games, because it just doesn't feel right. Okay. So, that's probably enough. I'm just gonna chuck in a bit of biofuel there. That'll keep that going for a little bit longer. Let's see. Do we... Oh, right. Floor is too steep, they say. Belt is too long, they say. Let's chainsaw this into oblivion. Okay, anything else around here that I can get rid of just so it's not in my way? I could probably tear this up. Yeah, in fact, I can absolutely tear this up. Approaching others' clearance. Okay. Bring that a bit closer. Oh, what am I doing? Or it's too steep, they say. They might be right. But I think that's false. Should probably get some staircases up here and there just so I can get to it. But no, there's got to be a way that I can noodle these iron plates up into a storage location that I can reach. Like I said, this game needs freight elevators. Yeah, see? Can I do this? I can do this. I should be able to do this. And I honestly disgust me. What? No, don't do that. Approaching others' clearance. Lies and slander. Damn it, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, my bet is my power lines are in the way. Okay. Get rid of that for a second. How are you doing? That's some amount. I'm just gonna keep powering unpowered generators until we're good. How you doing? You got some amount. It amuses me that I'm just running around with a giant chainsaw. No connection. Power lines, power lines. There we go. No power. You good to go? Yes. But also no. Because this thing isn't actually connected to anything. There we go. Now it's all powered up and ready to go, and bam, power. Oh. Oh wait, no. Clock speed just increases the speed of one of these things. That's not great, actually. I thought I already hooked that up to the main grid, but I guess false. Okay. So now that we've got that, back to the task at hand. Meaning encroaching others' clearance. Was it because I put a gosh darn power pole right freaking here? So I did. This really does not want me to run any of this through here. To which I say, meh. I can do what I want. Don't matter. The spaghetti lives eternal. Okay, so it's giving me problems, which is fine. Because I guess it was going to give me problems anyway. There we go. Because yeah, I was going to have to walk underneath that. This has to be illegal. I love it. Yeah. I feel bad for a Vac, because we're going to have to play together, and he's going to be like, Wanda, what are you doing? And I'm going to be like, I'm doing what I do best. And he'll be like, why? And then we'll never speak to each other again. Okay, so now that we've done this, obviously we're still running into serious fuel problems. But that's fine. I kind of wish I could label these. You probably can, actually. If I went looking properly. Okay, so how's this going? Decently. How's this going? I'm just gonna grab some more and handcraft the rest. Because we're so close to being able to make the, we're so close to being able to make the next upgrade. Let's see. So for those of you that have never watched me play one of these games before, I specifically pride myself in my ability to make horrible constructions, and make it work. Because that's how I operate, I guess. I don't know. I don't entirely know where and why I started, where and why I started this habit, but, like, it amuses me to no end to make, like, a horrible system functional through sheer willpower, effort, and a lot of unnecessary waste. And so, like, in certain games where, like, congestion becomes a serious problem, and this might end up being one of those, yeah, eventually I'll start main bus trying properly. Factorio, I mean, honestly, is I think the one, like, really notable exception I can think of. But I don't know if any of you guys have seen my Factory Town playthrough yet, but that game I have done horrible things to, and I love it. Okay, so we want to do special space elevator. Do we just plunk it down? Holy shit, this thing is massive. Fudge whistles. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it over there. Watch the space elevator just, like, rise up and hit the skyfish out of the air. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that on the ground. That is tremendous. I wonder if this needs power. probably should have kept watching from a distance. Wow. Yeah, I should have kept watching from a distance. I'll get a better look at this thing. I also want to build a tower tall enough that I can go get on top of that. It doesn't look that high up, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a better view from like much further away. Okay, can you go up? Because we'll find out at some point. But that was really cool looking. Let's see. Configure space elevator. So, space elevator resource delivery 1. Game phase name. Delivery will unlock tier 3 and tier 4. Status load resources. So we need reinforced iron plates and rotors, which I haven't researched rotors yet. Okay. I mean, I've got most of these resources kind of packed around. Some of them I might have to make myself. Some of them I might have to wait for. Do part assembly. We are 500 copper wire away. And like a little bit. Well, if I remember it, I've got some copper just sitting around in my inventory that I don't want there. So let's use that up. This is going to take a little bit, but still. But yeah, I know the top of the elevator is out in orbit, but there's that big structure partway up, and I want to see if I can get onto that. Now you know where your base is, always. No, that's a very valid point. I will be able to look up into the sky and be like, yep, it's over there. Also, it's marked on the compass at all times. So there's that as well. This game is rad. Like, I was worried, I will admit, going into this. You know, I've had enough disappointments this year already. So, you know, when I was like, oh, hey, Satisfactory is coming out this month. I got legitimately a little bit concerned, to be totally honest, because I was just like, I don't want this to go badly. You know, this is one of those games that I've been looking forward to for, well, I guess really since last year's E3, which is actually kind of impressive, that they've managed to do this much in such a short period of time. Well, I mean, I guess they already had most of this together, but usually with games like this, you have to wait some time. Let's see. I guess I can also make the iron plates while I got them here. But, no, it runs perfectly. Not a single bug. Couple of, like, frame drops here and there, but that's about it. And, like, that's pretty damn encouraging, all things considered. Give me my wire. I needed exactly 1,000. I could have waited. I could have waited, but I didn't feel like it. Ah. Oh. Ah. Okay. I apparently can't do that. Okay, so part assembly. Ah. Oh. Apparently I'm a bit shy. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, so let's send that out.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Okay, the analysis of pale berries completed.
Paleodictyoptera berries or pale berries added to object scanner catalog.
Okay, so the other thing I want to do is grab the mycelium. We want to make some fabric. Oh, I
This
need...
type of fabric could be used to construct equipment. Further analysis required.
I need some leaves. Let's see. We might as well chainsaw some things while we're here. I think this is... I don't think it wastes any of the resources. You pick it all up. You don't lose anything in this game, which is really nice. You pick something up, you destroy a structure, you get its entire inventory. Like, I really like it when games do that. I always hate when I'm playing a game and I'm like, I destroy a box or, you know, something despawns or is that rock always there? It must have been. I must have, like, misjudged placements, my own placement or some other things, because, yeah, it certainly didn't feel like it was, like, right there. I don't know. I just got Watsoned by a goddamn tree. Let's just grab a bunch of these, because power is, like, one of our biggest problems so far, and until we can actually get some kind of better means of producing it, I'm gonna have to go out just chopping trees left and right. Lumberjacking might be one of my titles, I guess. When we do multiplayer. Just run around chopping trees, just like it's my job. I mean, guess it is. Just run around with the chainsaw at all times. Ah! Just look like a lunatic, feel like a lunatic. Okay, so that's enough. Fabric. I guess we never put in the alien carapace either. I wonder what kind of gear upgrades I can get with this. Guess we'll find out. Probably should have found out a long time ago. Okay. Right. Screws are out there. What do I even need to work on at this point? Oh. I know exactly what I need to work on. I'm just gonna grab all the screws. That's a bunch of screws. So, can I can make a bunch of these. It's not enough, and realistically, yeah, I could actually make an assembler and actually not handcraft these things. It's just not immediately faster than just doing it myself, because I only need these for one research. Once we eventually need reinforced iron plates for something that I need to mass produce as well, that's when I start mass producing it. Until then, it's kind of a low priority thing. I'm gonna say I needed like 100. Wow. All those screws, and I need a lot more. Yeah, and we also gotta figure out what I need for rotors. It's either 75 or 100. Okay, what do we need for a rotor? More screws! Well, I can always mass produce the screws by hand as well. Yep, that suddenly looks like it's that's in the cards. Because those are, like, actually the only things that I need. I can make 4,000. Let's speed this up a bit. If I'm going to be playing solo... I'm just going to do this for a little while. Obviously, not going to, and to some degree can't do this in multiplayer. So, I'm not going to, but, you know, 1,000 screws is better than waiting. So we can do object scanner berry? We got better things to do than that. Let's go check the research for fabric. Oh, it's almost done. Well, we'll just wait here for a second. Okay. Fabric.
This fabric is suitable for the creation of parachutes. The derived blueprint is now accessible in the hub.
Oh, cool. So, no fall damage, presumably. Okay, I'll let that go for a little bit. So, what can I do? We're still stuck here. I guess let's just do parachute. Needy sucker. Let's see. Nope, that's concrete. Let's see. Parachute. Okay, so we've got that. We were waiting for... We need to make 50 rotors. Yeah, eventually I'll work on mass producing these things. In fact, probably once we hit T3, I'm gonna have to redo much of the spaghetti or just add a second floor. Or we do have a whole second iron mine that I can do things with. We'll see how it goes. But then we'll probably start getting some assemblers. Or just move everything elsewhere. I don't know. I should never have put the base near any kind of mine. I should have just, you know, left storage and then gone elsewhere. You know, kind of done the long walk in favor of not putting my base so close to things. I might still be able to rip up my base and move it around, though, which is kind of nice. Especially because it more or less comes fully packed. Okay, do we have any more iron plates? We've got buttloads. Cool. I'm gonna get up to 100. I don't actually know if we need 100, but I figure 100 is a safe bet. No matter what, we can send it up to the space elevator and get tiers 3 and 4 in one fell swoop. Admittedly, tier 4 is not actually in the alpha version. We won't get tiers 4 through 6 until the 19th, which is fine. Because, honestly, I'd rather just kind of mess around right now with weird spaghetti physics and whatnot. Oh, it was only 75. Well, spare resources for me. Whee! Sealing it down. Oh, this is classy. I mean, this whole game is classy. Oh, you can even see it going up. That's really cool. Yeah, so how many tiers are planned? At least 9? Honestly, I actually hope this is one of those games where they just keep going, and your tech gets progressively more ridiculous as you go along. What do I need for the next tiers? Motors and modular frames. Well, modular frames I can do. I wonder if I could actually get the jump and unlock tiers 5 and 6, even if I personally can't do anything with them. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. I was hoping for a little bit more, like, fanfare. Okay, coal power, coal generator, truck station, and a tractor. We can do vehicles. And conveyor belts Mark II. Oh, conveyor pull with fixed size that is stackable. So you can actually have multiple conveyors layered on top of each other. There's also the medical inhaler. Well, to be totally honest, we want to do this one so I can get a truck. And also coal. Because that would solve power problems. So I need to make more rotors. But no, whenever I play one of these games, I'm always disappointed by the, by how far the tech tree goes, because it's never enough. I am a greedy sucker in these games. Like, give me a game that, like, I mean, how many of you guys have ever played, like, Total Annihilation or Supreme Commander? Like, those games, the tech tree almost goes well past where it needs to be. Like, you really don't need a gun that can nuke people from the other side of the map. Like, the game is straight up going to be over by the time you get to that point. Pretty much no questions asked. And so, like, you know, when playing these games, I kind of want the tech tree to go that far. Like, eventually make it so my character just can fly and shoot lasers from his eyes. Like, I don't care if it's unrealistic or meaningless. I just want it. I just want ridiculous science shit that I can, you know, use and abuse for fun. Okay, how much? Nope, that's concrete. Okay, so how much more do I need? Okay. Take a look at our copper production here. Because I will bet we are not running at peak capacity here. Not even close. So you're producing 30 per minute. You are... Oh, boy. Okay, let's tear up that constructor. Let's tear this up. Let's tear you up. If I tear this up... Okay, that's not the whole thing. Perfect. Should work. Perfect. Okay, so let's do conveyor splitter. Do we... You know... I don't know what my inventory space is going to look like after this. It's going to look real bad. Whoops. Yeah, we might as well get this onto the grid. At this point. I'm still not even using one of these iron mines. Which is insane to me. I really appreciate... well, I built some... Oh, that's where I built that. Oh, can't afford. Okay, well, it's actually fine. Okay, so we want to do... Organization? No. We want to do a splitter. Splitter 1. And we might as well have these, like, directly next to each other. Because effectively, we're going to branch out into... One, two. 3, 4. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to undo this one. Okay. These don't need to be connected at all. Let's see, there was a box somewhere. Oh well. Oh god, that's not gonna work. Can't even afford it. Screw it. Oh. Actually, this is fine. Because there. Now that should split all of the copper ore. We might need the T2 one on this one, but that's fine. Okay, so that'll get split into all the copper. Copper ingots. This one, yeah, this one's not connected to anything else, so I can reuse that for other things. I'm gonna take a short break. Over here, nope. Gimme. I need more concrete. I can't do anything without my concrete. I gotta get my crete. Just put it there. Okay, 100 should be good enough. Whoops. Hello. Okay, so now this gives me an obscene amount of copper to kind of do whatever I want with. What do I do? It'll bottleneck awkwardly. Yeah, no, I figured as much. I'm not sure where that went. I think I just put a platform under the ground. Oh, well, happens. Okay. I guess I just gotta put the splitter here. Because otherwise we're gonna run into... Nope. Oh. I guess let's... Nope, not the smelter. That'd be bad. Okay, there we go. So you go there. You go... Not there, damn it. I'm having problems with this. Damn it. Screw it. They give me a giant box. That there. That there. Put that there. Let's see. Grab the chainsaw. Do I even have any wood in my inventory? I don't know. This is going to be a problem. It looks like I had the inventory space for it. There we go. Bit of a hideous, but that's okay. Move that over. We have more. Unfortunately, my inventory is filled with garbage. It's making it a little hard to move everything over. I'm sure there's going to be an amount of this that just sits around forever. But you know what? So be it. I don't know. I'm never gonna burn through all of this copper anyway. But it just feels wrong to just leave it there. I guess I can probably grab the rest. Maybe. Oh shoot, I made 25 rotors for a reason and then I just never used them. I should probably input them into the truck research. Oh, no. No waste! Well, it's still wasteful, but whatever. Okay. So we gotta hook up some power. Just gonna plonk a power line there, a power line there, and a power line here. We are going to need all of them.